Hi, thanks for watching this video. Please like or subscribe or share if you find this valuable. I'd like to talk in this video about the principle that you see behind me. Your needs are as important as mine. My needs are as important as yours. I tend in my teaching to always say it both these ways around because I found that people often have a kind of dominant direction for this. So for some people, if I say your needs are as important as mine, they hear it as, oh, one of those was spoken first, so therefore that person's needs are the more important, really. So you're saying that my needs are more important than yours, something like that. If I say, oh, my needs are as important as yours, they hear it as me saying, oh, my needs are more important than yours, that kind of thing. So I always say it both ways, to try and really reinforce this. Your needs are as important as mine. My needs are as important as yours. And if we're in relationship, if we're working together, if we're in social relationship, family relationship, whatever it is, I want to try and keep that in mind. No matter what it is that's going on, what we're planning, what we're in conflict about, that the solution is going to come in some way that honors and respects your needs and mine. Or perhaps that a solution that's more deeply held and more sustainable and more meaningful to both of us will be a solution or an outcome in which both of us have a sense that we've been held with care, held with respect, held in such a way that our needs are seen as mattering, are seen as important to both ourselves and the other person or the other people. Another way this can sometimes be said is, everyone's needs matter, and that includes me. Or everyone's needs matter, and that includes you. Like really trying to make sure that we remember ourselves in the picture. Some people for sure can get in the habit of putting their needs ahead of others repeatedly. Some people can get into the habit of putting everyone else's needs ahead of theirs repeatedly. And nonviolent communication is recommending that we try and, to as great an extent as possible, hold everyone's needs as equally important and seek ways to meet them to whatever extent is possible for us. No pretense that any given one of us can meet the needs of everyone else, but we can try and broaden and grow our ability to consider more and more people in any given situation. So how does this play out in practical terms? Well, I think of it as being something which can kind of come into the language that I'm using in a way, so that I'm sort of inhabiting this reality all the time, if possible. And so if we cannot find agreement on something, then I can keep reminding myself, just in my head, and also keep reminding you with the way that I'm speaking. Like, well, I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but I definitely want, if at all possible, for us to find some outcome that is looking after your needs as well as mine. I don't know what that is right now, but maybe we can find it if we keep on talking, keep on listening to each other. Or if someone were to say to me, you're not listening to me, to be aware of in me there might be some sense of, I actually think I am listening to you, and I'm trying really hard to listen to you, and I'd like to be seen for that and recognized for that. So, okay, that's what's going on for me, wanting this recognition, wanting this being seen in a certain way. And I hear for the other person what's coming up is that they're really wanting a sense of being heard. You could say they're wanting empathy, perhaps. They're wanting to be understood. And even though I think that I am understanding them, and I am hearing them, and I am giving them empathy, that's not the experience that they're having. So what could be changed so that I get the recognition and get seen for what I want to be seen for, and that they get the sense of understanding and empathy and listening that they're looking for? What change could I make? Would it be to say to them, I had a sense that I was trying to listen, but it seems like that you're not getting that from me, so what could I change that would give you a sense that I am actually hearing you and that I'm really trying to listen to you? Maybe like that, just sharing the moment, sharing the conundrum in the moment, and see what we can come up with. But in such a way that I'm speaking up for my desire to be seen for what I'm trying to do by saying that I have been trying to do that, and also speaking up for the other person's need to have, from their point of view, a sense of being heard, sense of empathy, sense of being understood, that kind of thing. So it can be an attitude, essentially, and that attitude can kind of come into whatever I actually say in any given situation. Or you could say any situation where there's some kind of tension or conflict or something, or disconnection, where I'm actively trying to really reassure the other person. In many conversations, things are free and easy, I'm not needing to reassure them of anything, we're just getting along. But in conversations where I'm thinking to use nonviolent communication, I am trying to hold that principle. Your needs are as important as mine. My needs are as important as yours. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching.